Ladies and gentlemen, a new weekly update is here, and with it brings a lot of new outfits to unlock, new bonuses to get, and free cars to acquire. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do all of that the easiest way. So let's jump into it. First thing we're going to go over is outfits. As you can see right down there at the bottom, clothing unlock, Pisswasser festive beer hat. That is right. All you have to do this week to get that is just log into the game. And you can see at the top, you have been awarded the Pisswasser livery for the Titan 250D. Visit an appropriate mod shop and you can put that on. Boom! Another one down there. Clothing unlock, black on the Pisswasser tee and a red on the Pisswasser tee. All of these unlocked just for logging in. I just logged into the game and there you have it. What do these look like? Well, if we go into our closet, we'll go to tops, seasonal. Then if we scroll down right here, you can see this one right here. This is one of the new ones. This is another one of the new ones. Then if we go to hats, go to festive hats, you can see we have the Pisswasser one right here. And then if we go to outfits, go to seasonal, you can see the Alpine or Alpine outfit right here. So those you'll get just from logging in this week. Another unlock is for the Titan 250D, as you can see right here. So if we just go inside my Titan 250D and let's go to customize, you can go to livery and then you can see right here for free, there's the Pisswasser livery. So this is what it looks like right here. You're in Pisswasser country. I mean, it's kind of a cool livery, I'm not gonna lie. I do like it, but we're just gonna keep our standard one on it for now. All right, so those are the unlocks that you can do just from logging in. You get the free livery for this vehicle, and you get the outfits I just showed you. But there is a few more outfits that you can get this week. So let's jump into those. Now, for the next outfit, it's actually part of the weekly challenge. So if we go into challenges, a weekly challenge, complete 3 dispatch jobs. Now, in order to complete 3 dispatch jobs, you do need to own a police vehicle. Not only that, you need to complete the first, I think it's called Slush Fund, the first mission for the Cluckenbell Farm raid that you do through Vincent. Complete the first one, have a police vehicle, then you can start up dispatch work. Now, not only are you going to get the weekly challenge of $100,000, but this is where you're also going to unlock an outfit for doing 3 of them. Now, the cooldown for this is literally like a minute. I do have a video on my channel showing you how to do it even faster than a minute, but a minute's okay. And the dispatch jobs only take you around 5 minutes or less. So this should take you less than 15 minutes, less than 10 minutes, honestly. And you'll get the 100 grand and the outfit. But what is the outfit? Well, I'm going to start up and I'm just going to complete these 3 dispatch jobs. I'm going to tell you exactly how long it takes. So one of the things, let's go ahead and start this thing up. Then I can just get out of this car. I can just go to my Terabyte. Well, first I need to return this vehicle to storage. Then I can pull out my Oppressor Mark II. You don't have to use your police vehicle. Now, this is to eliminate some cartel generals. This is literally going to take me a couple minutes in all honesty, so I'll come back to you as soon as we're done. All right, just like that, we're done. Leave the area. You got it. So you can see 50 grand. 50 grand. That is actually really good. It's still double pay this week and 4 times pay if you have GTA Plus. So if you have GTA Plus, you can make millions of dollars an hour doing this. If you don't, you'll make around 750,000 if you're just continuously doing these for an hour. All right, then we just need to start dispatch work again. So we've gone ahead, started some dispatch work. This time, we're not going to get rid of our car, just to make it easier for us to start these things up. Instead, we're going to use the Sparrow. That way we can have this car here at all times and we can have our Sparrow to use. This is, in my opinion, the best way to do dispatch work. Have your police car nearby and use the Sparrow. That way you just don't have to keep managing your vehicles and returning vehicles to storage and all of that. All right, for this one, we're just going to be taking some people out. Literally takes a few seconds here. Now, with these missions, you can technically land on the package. So if you're good at flying, I'm probably going to hit this thing here, but we're going to risk it for a biscuit. There we go. We grabbed it. And we're out of there. Let's head back to Vincent's lockup, where our police car's waiting for us anyway for us to start up the next one. All right, and here we are at Vincent's lockup, and this one, we're 3 minutes in. So we've done 2 dispatch works in 3 minutes. Now it's complete. It's another 50. So we're going to earn 150 grand just for doing 3 in literally less than 10 minutes, plus 100 grand bonus. That's 250 grand, which is going to be in less than 10 minutes. So we're going to start this up. We're going to get out of it, and then we're going to get back in our Sparrow. And this is it. Literally is going to take us just over 5 minutes to do 3 of these. All right, this one's for a taco van, which sucks because it's a little bit slower. Technically, you could just quit and wait to restart another one if you wanted to. But this taco van just happens to be fairly close to Vincent's lockup anyway, so I'm just going to do it. All right, guys, and that is it. And it has taken me 7 minutes. 7 minutes to do 3 of them. Now, this could vary. It could be less than that for you. It could be a little bit more. Depends on the dispatch missions you get. But anyway, there we go. Another 50K. And that should be our weekly challenge as well. Let's just wait for it to showcase here. And then we're going to have an outfit as well. So you can see there, weekly challenge complete. It's just taking a while for it to show up here. but it is complete. That should be 100K. I'll wait here for a second so you guys can see it on screen. There we go. $100,000, a weekly challenge complete. And a new reward, a t-shirt. All right, so if we go to outfits, law enforcement, you can see last week we got this one, which is the summer one. And then this week we got the winter one. Same thing, just long sleeve with a tie. But this is the outfit you'll unlock right here. Now, there is one other outfit you can unlock right now this week. For that, you're actually going to have to go in your phone. And this is something you have to purchase, so it's kind of annoying. If you go to Warstock, there's this right here, the Park Ranger. Now, this is on sale for 35% off this week. And there's been a few outfits. Last week, they say if you purchase it, you get the summer one. This week, they say if you purchase it, you'll get the winter one. You should be able to get the winter one this week for purchasing it and all of the previous ones. Now, it doesn't bother me that much. Like, I don't really want it that much to be able to purchase this thing to get it. But just for the sake of this video, I feel like I should do it to showcase for you guys. And I can't get this trade price because it says I haven't done it. I could have swore I've done it, man. I could have swore I've done it. But anyway, there we go. Sold. You can see there, though, your Park Ranger will be delivered to your nightclub and clothing unlock. Let's take a look. Winter Park Ranger with tie. So let me just double check for you to see if you do get the summer one too. Because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are thinking, if I got it last week, I would have got the short sleeve version. This week, I'm getting the long sleeve version. How can I get the short sleeve version from last week? All right, so I've done some research for you guys, and it turns out if you already own the Park Ranger, you'll get that outfit within 72 hours. So if you already own it and you're like, wait, I already own it, I'm not going to buy it again, you'll get it automatically within 72 hours. Now, if you purchase it today, like I just did, that's when it'll show up immediately for you. Now, as far as if you just purchased it this week, what about the previous versions, like the summer one from last week? I'm assuming it's the same thing. I think you'll get it within 72 hours, even if you didn't purchase it last week, because this is all part of the same event. It's a 2-week neighborhood watch event that's going on, right? We had last week and this week. It's the continuation of the neighborhood watch event. So I assume no matter if you bought it last week or this week, you will get the outfits, both outfits, from purchasing it. So just keep that in mind. 72 hours, you should have it. Now, I've already mentioned it, but dispatch work is currently still 2 times pay this week. So if you missed out last week on that amount of money, so much money per hour. Like I say, around $750,000 an hour. If you don't have GTA Plus, if you do, it's over like $1.5 million an hour. Make sure you're taking advantage of that this week. And definitely do what I just did in this video, the weekly challenge. Not only will you get the summer or the winter LSPD outfit, but you'll get an additional 100 grand plus the 100 grand you already make, or 150 grand. So 250 grand for what took me 7 minutes plus an outfit. And if you have GTA Plus, that'll be 500 grand in 7 minutes. The other thing this week, which is currently 2 times pay for me, and is going to be 4 times pay if you have GTA Plus, is the bail office bounty missions. So this week, as you can see, they're paying 2 times pay. So that's almost 250 grand for the most wanted bounty. Now this one, you can only do once per day. These ones you can do consistently. Once you've done it, move on to the next one, and then they'll respawn. I think it's like a 48-minute cooldown. But then this one right here, the red one, that's going to be once per day. So if you do this one right now, you have to log in tomorrow to do the next one. So it's 250,000. So this week, if you do all 7 of them, that's going to be $1.7 million. So if this is something you're interested in, if you enjoy these, 750 grand. And if you have GTA Plus, I mean, that's what, 3.5 million. $3.5 million for doing these this week. Like I say, you can only do this once, but that's still 3.5 million just for doing the one red, the one most wanted one each day. GTA Plus, definitely worth it. For everyone else, it is worth it if you have nothing else to do and you're, you know, trying to do something a little bit different. Highly recommend just doing the most wanted. Now let's move on to a free car. Now this week's free car is the Tailgater S. Now I usually do a standalone video for these if it's something that I think is so easy that takes a couple minutes to do. And this week, honestly, it is not that, right? You have to come in first place 3 days in a row. So that's not easy. It's not as easy as just being able, like last week, you just had to come in 4th place once. And you could do that just by starting a drag race. Even if you lose or even if you do not finish, you would still get the car for free. This week, you've got to come in first place 3 days in a row. Now, I would recommend doing the drag racing. I do think it's the easiest thing to do, but it might not be that easy. I'm going to try doing it here for you guys right now just to see if it's easy. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing. So I always try and jump into a public lobby when I do these. And as you can see, I'm in a public lobby, but there's just one person, Rockstar Games. What is wrong with you? Anyway, drag race is what you're going to want to try and do if you're going to try and get this as easy as possible. I'm going to attempt it here today. All right, so I'm the host, but we're going to try and launch this. It doesn't matter if there's only 2 people. I just need one other person in here with me, and then I've got to hope that I'm better than that one person. All right, we've got a couple people joining, so we can go ahead and launch this thing. So you got to win 3 in a row, which is difficult. Some people maybe win 1, and then they may fail the next one, then win another. Maybe you win 2 in a row and then fail the third. So this isn't an easy one. I'll be honest with you. It's not. It's just the best race that I can do myself. So that's what I'm going for. So I actually messed up right here. For some reason in my head, I was thinking place first 3 times in a row, which they never do. So I don't know why in my head I even thought that. But you just got to come in first just one, like the first day, and then come in first the second day, and then come in first the third day. And you don't even have to come in first every single time. You can come in, you can race like 10 times in one day. As long as you come first once, then the next day you come first once, and the next day you come first once. That's all you need. I messed up on this, but either way, it should showcase for you guys that it can be done. But winning these, it does come down to your start right here. If you want to win these, you have to nail everything, basically. You got to nail your shifts and this. The difference between a perfect burnout and a great burnout is huge when it comes to drag races. So you want to make sure, if you can, try and get a perfect burnout, which is what I'm going to try and do right here. No. See, I got a great one. I was panicking. All right, it's fine. We're going to try this anyway. All right, here we go. Oh, that was too late on the shift. All right. I've somehow got ahead of them. Okay. I just need to win 3 of these in a row. I'll use my boost as soon as it's available, I think, or maybe we'll use it at the end. I think we have a corner here. So I'm going to wait until we get to the straight line, and then I'm going to use my boost. I mean, we're pretty far ahead, so I'm feeling pretty confident, but we're just going to turn this corner, and then we'll boost. I turned traffic off. So, boom! All right, there we go for our boost. And I think we're far enough ahead. We just got to make sure we don't crash, you know what I mean? There shouldn't be any traffic. I think we're good to go. So, first one, we've got it. So, like I say, if you're trying to get 3 in a row wins, I would argue this is probably the best way to do it. I didn't even get a perfect burnout there, but we did change gears better than the others. So that works. You finished first. Thank you. So at this point, like I say, I had the wrong thing in my head. For some reason, I thought it was 3 in a row instead of 3 days in a row. But I did just complete 3 races and I won all 3 of them. But this is definitely easy for you. I would definitely recommend doing it this way. So I'm an idiot. It's place top 1 for 3 days in a row. So you got to come in first 3 days in a row. For some reason in my head, I should have known this. I just thought place first 3 times in a row, which it never is, by the way. So no wonder that person left. Because they were like, why are you continuously winning? Just let me win 1. So, my bad. But anyway, if anything, I've showed you that you can do it. I did it 3 times with them. I feel bad now because I should have just let them win at least once. But I promise it wasn't on purpose. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Jump in, get all your free unlocks just for logging in. Do the dispatch work to get the 250 grand or 500 grand in like 7 minutes if you have GTA Plus. Or 250 grand if you don't. And the police outfit. I showed you how to get the Rangers outfit. And the races. Hopefully it all worked out for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.